So this video is a little different. I've not been rinsing the tubs or trays, whatever, that I use for the tie-dyeing. As you can see, it's got crystallized dye all over it, and that one's different. And I have a third one and probably more all around. So I've been trying to think of what would happen if you actually dyed directly into this. So since this one's more full and actually has dye on the ridges, what I'm going to do is basically a scrunch and some circles, set it directly on here, do a different dye over the top, and then place ice in it and just see what happens. You can't get much more random than this as far as the colors. And I'll save this one for another video to see how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and do two shirts at one time. There's a large and an extra large. These have been soaked in soda ash for a couple of days, but 20 minutes will work. And they've been wrung by hand, so they're not spun out like I normally do in the washer, so that they're more wet, and I'm hoping that'll help pick it up, and since I won't be flipping it for this design. So let's go ahead and give this a try. So since it's just a simple scrunch, I am going to go ahead and flip these inside out since it is an ice dye. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this as a symmetrical design, simply because I prefer the look. So let's go ahead and just quickly get the center point of all this. I'm not worried about the sleeves this time. And it looks like I've got a little blue dye. I swear I always have a little bit of blue dye. Or that might be the marker. A little splatter or something. Okay, so I've got that. I guess I will pull the sleeve through. Right. And since, let's see, what's the front? This is the front. I'll go ahead and flip this over, and then I'll just start doing rubber bands. Again, I want to keep track of what's top and bottom on this. So I'm keeping in mind the blue. Pull one more down through the center. And then a diagonal. And that should hold it together pretty well. So I've got one done. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Flip this inside out. And it is Alright, I can't get that one off. There we go. Alright, so mark the center point. Again, I'm not being too precise on this. I just want generally the center, just so that the design is symmetrical. I'll go ahead and pull the sleeves through on this. Okay, and then flip that and go ahead and scrunch this in. Might do a couple of quick swirls on this one. I don't think I'll do that. A single swirl. And then a scrunch all around that. Again, trying to keep the top and the bottom separate or in line so that I know where it is. And put my rough center line through. That in there so it just stays out of the way. Okay. Oh, no glue. Okay, so I have those two, and off to dye. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these on. Here's one. Make sure that's in there good. And here's the other. Sorry. Okay, so the large I'm doing Better Black, Cobalt Blue, and Strong Navy. And for the smaller I'm going with Fuchsia, Hot Pink, and Baby Pink. So let's put the dye on. Alright, we'll let that sit for, I don't know, 18 to 24 hours under heat since it's New Year's Eve today. So that should lock in the colors more if it's heated. I might add some water to the tray, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes and do an update tomorrow morning. It's been about 18 hours, so I'll go ahead and do the washout on both of these. Alright, let's take a look. And this one. It's not what I was expecting on either one, but we'll see after the washing is finished.